Hi guys, welcome to my channel Lush Gardener. I hope you guys are fine and are safe. So I have one of my papercrete pot over here. Now while the drying process, I happen to knock off the edge of this pot because when it is not completely healed, the pot can be very weak. It can break. So while I was just moving it around, I happened to damage the edge of it. Now what I can do is I can either cover it with some more papercrete and shape it up, but what I thought I can do something else, and I'm going to show you to what you can do with this. Even if not papercrete pot, even if you have a regular clay pot or a concrete pot that is cracked off like this or even a little bit more, you can make an arrangement out of it and it's going to look very beautiful. So I'm going to show you what I'm going to be doing. Now here I have some of my Graptoveria titubans that I'm going to be using for this arrangement. So let me first quickly fill it up with soil and I'll show you how I'm going to place those succulents in this cracked or broken pot. So we have filled our container with soil, half soil. Now I'm going to take my first Graptoveria titubans and I'm going to place it a little closer to this. I'm going to move a little bit of the soil because I think I put in a little bit more soil. So I'm just going to move this so that this guy is going to rest over here like this. So once we are done with the first one, then I'm going to add a little bit soil on the root area. And then I'm going to put my first succulent over here. My second succulent over here, then another one over here, and the last one over here. I'm going to top it up with a little bit of soil. Just give it a tap and there we go. And you can see this, it looks absolutely beautiful. You will no longer be able to see that crack which was present, but as and when the succulents will start to grow, it is going to look a little bit more fuller. Yet again, I've left a little bit of space. Now the reason why I have collected them a little closer to this spot is so that the crack is not visible anymore. And now when the succulent is going to grow a little bit more bigger, it won't be visible. It's not visible at all. But so I've put this succulent at the cracked edge wherein there was that piece that was lost. So the succulent is going to take over it and you can see it looks absolutely beautiful. It doesn't even look like the pot was cracked once, and this is the way and this is how you can camouflage that broken piece by adding a piece of succulent. Now I'm not using any decor, I'm just leaving a little bit more space for them to grow. Probably I can put a small little thriller over here, but I think I'm just going to leave it as it is because I think it already looks good. So all of the succulents in this are Graptoveria titubans, and I think it looks absolutely beautiful. So you can make an arrangement like this in case if you have a pot that is either chipped off or there is a big piece that is missing. You can always kind of push in a succulent and let the succulent grow. So that's all about it. I will just do a quick cleaning on it because there's a lot of dust. So I'll quickly blow off all the dust that is present on it. You can see there is some perlite as well. So we'll clean it off. And now you can see it's pretty simple. Nothing much of an hassle. Apart from that, I happen to save one of my papercrete pot. Otherwise, it's so difficult to create these papercrete pots. You need to put in so much of efforts, and if it's cracked or broken, rather than just throwing it off, you can reuse it once again. So let me give you a much clearer idea of it from the top, how this arrangement tends to look. So guys, this is how the final product looks like. It looks absolutely beautiful. You can see the succulent that is the lowest one is looking in fact much pretty. It looks like it is growing from the bunch, but it is growing downwards and it looks absolutely beautiful. The cut part of the pot is not much visible, but as and when the plant will grow, it will be completely camouflaged by this Graptoveria titubans. And yes, you might have a question that when you are going to water, the water is going to come out from here. Please don't be worried, because what you can do in this case is just water it over here in the sides. You can use any bottle with a pointed nozzle. Keep the nozzle very close. I cannot water it right away because I've just made the arrangement. But in the next video, I will definitely show you how to water it once they are completely acclimated in this pot. It's pretty simple. You can just water it over here and the soil will completely get wet. You can just add that water over here because it's a well draining soil. It will not spill out. If your soil is compact, it will spill out, but if it's a well draining soil, the water will immediately start running down and the entire soil will get wet. So you do not need to be worried. The water will not spill out from here, but ensure that you're not watering it over here, but you're watering it on the opposite direction where there is no where the pot is not broken. You'll have to water it over there with a nozzle slowly so that the water does not spill out. But ideally the water will not spill out. If your soil is well draining, the moment you're going to water, the soil will get wet and the water will start passing through the drain hole. And do not put water in one go, otherwise the water will start coming out from here. But if you're going to do a slow watering, it's absolutely fine. The water is not going to come out from here. But however, whenever this pot is completely settled down, I will definitely do a watering and you will get a fair idea. So guys, I hope that this video was helpful to you. If it was, please hit the like button. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing to it. Until then, take care, stay safe and keep propagating.